Democratic presidential candidates are trying to convince voters they will create a utopia with a bunch of feel-good economic policies. Entrepreneur Andrew Yang's presidential campaign announced today that his plan to give 10 lucky families $1,000 a month for a year. Presidential hopeful Senator Cory Booker teaming up with Squad member Ilhan Omar to introduce a federal jobs guarantee. Is this just smoke and mirrors to fool voters? With me now, CIO of Kingsview Asset Management and Fox News contributor Scott Martin is back. Welcome back, Scott.
Hi.
Hi. Tell me about some of the unintended consequences of these freebies.
Oh, gosh. Well, they turned out to be lies, I guess, is one of them. Well, one of the unintended or maybe intended consequences is they trick people into voting for these folks. And then what happens is people find out they lied until they tell the next lie. And then they believe that until they find out they lied. I mean, that's really what happens here, Kennedy, is let's say the Zealots on the left, which is a reference to my favorite song on the Fugees album, The Score, by the way, which is the zealousness that they have for saying everybody's going to get everything free. Everybody's going to get something, or at least most people, and it's all paid for. Whenever you hear a government agency saying this is covered or covered, paid for or covered, you run the other way, in fact, leave the country, which we may have to do.
Yeah, and they use words like, well, ultimately, and it's like, no, ultimately, give me a timeline, give me a plan. They can't do that. When people like Bernie Sanders say, we'll save money spending $3 trillion a year on Medicare for all, it is hogwash. I mean, these are all lies. It's nonsense. It doesn't make people's lives better, and the people who are in most need of help are the last ones to get it.
Yes, and the people that are in need of that help, Kennedy, almost don't want the help they're going to get, in the sense of, I don't want to speak for them, but if you're just giving handouts to people, I've talked to a lot of folks about this, it feels kind of cheap. You know, yes, it helps get them over the hump. It helps with some introductory or intermediary means. But what those folks want is they want training. They want motivation. They want opportunities. They don't want these handouts for the most cases. And so the government just doing that and saying, here, you're in a situation because of X, Y, and Z reasons, and we're just going to give you all these things to make you feel better about it, actually makes the situation worse.
Well, of course it makes the situation worse, and you can't unring an entitlement bell once you ring it.
Ooh.
And, you know, that's the unfortunate thing with all of these new proposals. At some point, you're going to have to take something away. And I don't know how you do that when everyone's addicted to free crap, because, you know, the federal jobs guarantee, you know, everyone gets sick time and maternity leave and benefits and a living wage, whatever that is that's so vaguely defined. It's all one big lie. Socialism is built on a lie. Don't listen to any of it. Scotty Martin, thank you so much.
See ya.
Naughty Scotty. Look at that.